The Boise State, Venture College, and Trailhead present highlights from the Survive to Thrive series.
I think we should be very open-minded around, who can we bring into our company that's really going to enhance our culture, and that's going to continue to push us to think about things differently. And to do that, you need a mix of people with a variety of backgrounds and a variety of educational backgrounds. We know that teams that are diverse make better decisions and they make them faster. And part of the reason for that is what you have now in that diversity of thought that you talked about earlier is you have healthy conflict, right? And you have perspectives that you may not have previously thought about when not only everyone is in the room, and I want to be clear on this because having diverse team members is important, but if I'm in the room and I feel like I can't speak up or whatever I say is going to be shut down, you're missing out on that ROI. So the inclusion piece is very important as well. You also want to, once you've done that, there's other areas you want to look at. Who are you promoting, right? Because there's bringing people in, but then you also want to retain your talent. So you want to look at who are you promoting? Who are you giving stretch and rotational or global mobility assignments to, right? Who's on the succession plans? All of that is important because not only do you want to bring good talent in, but you want to keep them. And so as you begin to mature on your DEI model, you can move from talent acquisition to start working with your people development team to think about how do we cultivate this talent so that it's represented all the way up in our organization. One of the best practices is to look at your engagement data. So if your company runs an engagement survey, you can put questions on there around inclusion, and voila, now you have a baseline. So you can measure that every 6 months or year over year and track your progress. So what we're hoping at Micron is we see on our inclusion index, those scores start to increase. And it could be as simple as, do you feel respected? Do you feel your team values differences of opinion? Do you feel you're able to share your diversity dimensions? Those are all great questions that you can measure year over year. If I was going to start anywhere, I wouldn't start by just looking at the numbers of who we're hiring. I would start with making sure that the culture is accepting of diverse people. I think that if you hire a bunch of folks that are diverse, but your organization isn't inclusive, those people aren't going to stay and you're going to be spinning your wheels. We like to say in HR, you can't out hire bad retention. So you can bring them in, but if you can't keep them, you're just spinning your wheels.
Thanks for listening. While you're waiting for the next episode, feel free to contact us or follow us on social media.